Do you want to increase the length of your penis? I'm Dr. Trish Lee. Let's talk about it together. In this video, we are going to quickly break down what average penis length is, why you might feel the need to increase the length of your penis. Does your partner or your potential partner want you to have a larger penis? And two fun facts at the end. Is penis length actually associated to the size of your foot? Can you tell that way? And what makes women potentially want to cheat on their men because of their penis length? Let's dig in. Okay, so average penis length. How do you know if yours is small in the first place? So the average penis length is between 5 and 7 inches, basically. Now I'm going to give you the actual numbers. The actual numbers, which I wrote down here, are 4.7 to 6.3 inches with an average of 5.2. So the way that we measure penis length would be to be able to look at if it's two standard deviations in either direction would be within normal limits. So what that means is going down from 5.2 inches, you can go down to 2.9 inches is considered to be the low end of normal. Below that would be a penis that is actually small. So, first of all, think, is your penis below 2.9? If it's not, it is indeed in the normal range of penile length. So, let's move on to what would make you want your penis to be larger. We know from science that the number one reason that people want a bigger penis is because they are consuming pornography. When you watch a lot of porn, you are watching penises that are above the average length. So we said average length, 5 to 7 inches. In pornography, penises are 8, 9, 10 inches, and even bigger in some cases. So you're seeing these abnormally large, not normally, abnormally large penises, and you're conditioning your brain over and over and over to think that that's what penises are like. Where science shows the vast majority, just about everybody has a penis that's between 5 and 7 inches. But you're conditioning your brain because of the hundreds or thousands of times you're watching the screen with a big penis that that's what your penis should be like. And so you are inadvertently making yourself think that you have a small penis when in fact your penis is fine. And in fact, your penis might be great in terms of length. If it's bigger than 2.9 inches, it's fine. If it's somewhere in the 5, 6, 7 inches, it's great. I want you to remember that. Okay, so another thing that we know from the science is consuming pornography is giving men overall much lower self-esteem, and it's giving men performance anxiety and porn-induced erectile dysfunction. Now, this might actually be the problem that you are associating with penile length. It might be the fact that your penis size is fine, but you're not able to get a full erection when you are trying to engage in sex with a partner because of your brain, not your penis. So when you consume pornography, we know that it drops out activity in the frontal lobe and it desensitizes the reward center in the midbrain. And so what that means is your brain needs massive amounts of stimulation to reach full erection. So you need what you've been consuming in pornography, which again, we know from science is not what happens in the bedroom with healthy women. So you need all the stimulation from the screen for your penis to get as big as it can. That is usually the real problem. It is porn-induced erectile dysfunction to some extent, not the fact that your penis is small. Okay, so let's move on to what about your partner? Does she wish that you had a bigger penis? So we know for the majority of the cases, 85% of women are happy with their partner's penis length. Now, interestingly enough, only 55% of men are happy with their own penis length. And it goes back to what I'm just talking about there. Why would you think your penis is small? Who are you comparing it to? Think about it. You're comparing it to the screen in most places. So, your partner is happy with your penis length. You may not be because of what you've conditioned your brain to think is normal length. Now, moving forward with partners, an interesting thing about partners is that many partners did not enjoy larger penises because of pain with sex. So, performance doesn't have to do with the size of a penis. It actually has to do with what's going on in the sexual acts, connection between people. Sex should have love and engagement, and it should be the perfect combination of dopamine for pleasure, serotonin for happiness, oxytocin for connection. There should be a neurochemical cocktail going on that makes it so that you have an erection and that your partner is having fun. But penis length isn't a variable that women consider to be something that's important for good sex. So remember that. And at the same time, if you've been consuming a lot of pornography, your brain is conditioned for the performance, not the experience. So you're thinking about how big your penis is and how you're going to perform because that's what you watch. What your partner wants is a fun experience that feels good. So, keeping that in mind, that is how you please your partner, not with a big penis. Okay, so let's keep moving forward in terms of a really cool study from 2014 found that this is interesting, that it's a study by Quenya, and it found that when a woman was with a man with the larger the penis, basically inch by inch, the larger the penis, the more likely the women were to cheat on their partner, to have fun and engaging sex without pain with a partner with a smaller penis. Now that's kind of interesting. So it goes back to what I was saying, is that more is not always more. It is in terms of the experience and not penis length. Okay, so let's move on to a study that looked at, is shoe size correlated with penis length? Can you tell by the size of someone's shoes? The answer is no. No, you cannot. They found in the study that there was no way to determine what the length of someone's penis is, but what can be told was that the vast majority were between 5 and 7 inches, going back to our within normal limits. Okay, so let's talk about supplements for a minute. Can supplements improve your penis size? What a study from 2009 found is that the supplements that were out there and were billing themselves as supplements to be able to increase penis size actually had prescription drugs in them. It was an FDA study that looked at it and yanked some of them. But be cautious, because many of the supplements out there are indeed filled with prescription drugs, which can give you side effects. And clearly, it's not supposed to be that way. Okay, what about Viagra? Is Viagra a good thing to use if you feel like your penis is too small? If you're struggling from porn-induced erectile dysfunction, it's much better to heal your brain than it is just to put Viagra in there. What Viagra does is it increases the nitric oxide in your body to get the blood flowing in your penis. So it can help in the short run. But again, you don't want to create a dependency on Viagra. You want to heal from within so that you can have the biggest erection that you can have with your fine penis in the first place, so you can have great sex. Okay, I hope this helps out. And remember, control your brain or it'll control you.